key points that we want to discuss. So we have honesty, we have communication, we have respect, and we have loyalty. So let's dive in.
Alrighty, so a lot of you guys must wonder, what is a friendship? And what are these key points, actually mean in a friendship? Well, for me, respect is one key point that is very important in a friendship, because with respect, you have that time, that space, and that individuality.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have that time with a friend, yes, it's good to have time with a friend, but it's also good to have that time apart from each other, so that you guys can have that growth and have that time to miss each other and to plan other things. It's not always one-on-one with each other.
You don't want to smother anyone.
Yeah, you don't want to be all up on them all day long or all together. Sometimes you just
need space.
And that's when you come into that space. That space is that time where you guys have that time to yourself. Or even, you guys can plan things throughout the week, but don't let it be every day. Like, that's exhausting. That could be exhausting for the next person. Like, what if that person has other things that they have?
I get annoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, not only that.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like, not only that, as far as like the space, like, people have other things that they're doing as well.
And other friends.
Other friends, other family. Well, I don't, other friends, I don't care about other friends. But more so like family.
Right.
Some people dating. Like, you don't want to be, like I said, like, you don't want to smother anyone. You don't want to make anyone feel like,
or entitled to that space.
Like,
and then also with time, I just want to go back with that. Also with time, if you guys do plan something, make sure y'all are on time to respect that other person's time, because if y'all plan something, make sure that it's, planned accordingly. Not, okay, we're going to plan to go this place at 6 o'clock.
And then nobody shows up at 8 o'clock.
Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be that person, because then that will makes the other person like, I don't really... She don't respect my time. And, you
comes off selfish.
Yeah, you have other things to do. Another key point that goes under respect is individuality. A lot of people, when they are friends, they tend to become one or come more like each other.
Yeah.
Respect your individuality. Who you are is who you are. Like, don't try to be like the next person. Don't try to dive into what the other person is trying to do. Just be yourself and just be whole.
Don't like the things that I like, because what made us a friendship is
the
differences.
Right.
Like,
So
I think that kind of like balance out the friendship as well.
Exactly, because sometimes the things that I don't like, you may like, and you might
introduce me,
to those things, and I'll be like, okay, I'm kind of feeling this, a little bit. So that goes on.
If you don't like something and I like it, I eat it for you.
Like, Quella likes seaweed chips. I do not like that, but I will sit in a restaurant with Quella and we can eat sushi with no problem.
Oh.
But seaweed chips.
No.
That's on another level.
Okay. So that all ties into respect. Respect is a really, really big thing when it comes to friendship. And if you don't have that, baby girl, you will have a friendship.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Alright, so the next point.
Well, let's talk about honesty. So, in a friendship, you definitely want to be honest. Not honest just with the other person, but you want to be honest with yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Self first. So, with honesty, you don't want to have any secrets. Like, you don't want to be put in a place where you're like walking on eggshells with your friend. Like, you feel like you can't tell them anything, or you purposely want to hide something from them, because it's like your friend is supposed to be someone that you can talk to, someone that you can confide in, be there with that person. So you don't want to hold back. And then again, it's not good to hold secrets back, because when it actually hits the fan, that the other person is looking at you like, I thought we was friends. Like, how could you?
Yeah.
And you don't want to create that friction in a friendship, because once the honesty is gone, it's just like trust. Like, once the honesty and trust is like damaged, it's kind of hard to repair that, because a lot of people deal with that on a daily basis. Like, a lot of people have trust issues, and you don't want to deal with that in a friendship, especially someone that you could consider like a family member.
Exactly.
So.
And even with that, that just puts a hole in that person's heart.
It's like, I can't trust you anymore. Like, you're not honest with me, so I can't tell you nothing.
Yeah.
Because
and that builds that wall. And you don't
Right.
want that
resentment towards that person because you don't know what to believe, what the outside person said,
Exactly.
because you end up not knowing who they really are.
Yeah, the rumors start within your own friendship.
Yeah.
Just get real messy.
Yeah, like
Just
you don't wanna
be honest.
Yeah, like be honest. Which my other key point is be you and be true. Like honesty is something that everyone should develop within themselves. Like be honest, be open, be yourself. No one is going to chastise you for being you, speaking up, saying how you feel, being open with who you are. I mean, if you truly value your friendship and this is someone that you really consider a friend, why hide anything? Why not be open?
But a lot of people struggle with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, a lot of people have trust issues, but you gotta learn who to, kind of communicate and associate yourself with, even in a friendship. Because I have been in friendships where it was 6 of us. Obviously, every person doesn't know everything, but you confide in, a couple of
people,
but you're still honest overall. Like you don't want to be in a group or be friends with someone and you feel like, oh, I can't tell none of y'all nothing.
And that's not healthy. If you aren't able to
express yourself,
like,
be who
why
you
in
are.
that friendship?
yeah,
and,
you
like,
shouldn't.
You shouldn't
people are
hold
gonna
back.
start steering away from you. They're not gonna be around you. They're not gonna wanna
Hang around.
you because you're not honest or you're not being who you are.
Like for example,
hashtag. I gotta start hashtagging.
like for example, let's say, like I don't even know, like just period, like overall.
Yeah.
Let's say you tell me something, right? Or I tell you something or whatever, and it's not the truth, and it goes back to another person, and it's like flip flop and turned around.
Right. It
And
can be
then
really messy.
Yeah, like
Really,
it's just too much. It's like, yeah,
I had an experience actually.
it's not worth it.
I had an experience with some friends way back when, and it was one person who she just told lies about everything, like just lie after lie. I was just, oh, good Lord, like,
Yeah, like,
she's still around? No, baby, no. And then just one day, like we were in school and the rumors started to happen. So I'm like, wait, but she told me this thing.
This way, and then I'm
I'm
hearing
hearing
it
it
that
this
way.
way. So it's just like, okay. So when I actually confronted her, it was another lie. I
And
was just like, I can't do this.
And it puts you in an uncomfortable position as well, too. Like, say for instance, when someone in your group is not being like honest, and you find yourself defending them, and you're defending a lie,
Yes,
and you're thinking
so
that
much.
you're defending them, like, no, that's my friend. She would never be like this, or she'll never do me like that. And the whole time she doing you like that,
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
true.
No, it's an uncomfortable situation to be with. Like, just be honest with your friends, be honest with yourself, be honest with who you are. Like I said, be you, be true. I mean, no one can fault you for
That could be
being.
a hashtag.
Hashtag be you, be true.
Yes.
Like, no one can fault you for telling the truth or being who you are, or I mean, that's just who you are. And in a friendship, you definitely want to always open up that window where there's a level of comfort. Like, you want to be able to speak to your friends and tell them how you feel, or hey, I don't like that, or hey, I think we should do it this way.
Without
And,
them taking it a
yeah,
certain
like,
way.
Yeah.
right.
It's out of love.
But you gotta know how to say in love too, because if you don't know how to speak or say it with love, then it's just gonna be like, I
It's
don't like
how
how
you
you
say
said
it,
that.
not what you say.
Right.
True,
Yeah.
right.
Oh.
I feel like a lot of people struggle with that because you have to learn how to actually communicate, which is the next key point. I feel like communication is really strong as far as being in a friendship, because if you don't have communication, it's
There's
like, what
nothing.
do you have? Like, you should get to a point where you have that open dialogue with your friend, where you could be able to express how you feel or express certain situations that you don't like or you disagree, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to agree and disagree. So I mean, you guys have to just come to that common ground and make a decision on what y'all gonna do as far as going forward. But definitely communication is very important, that you have that
all the time.
all the time.
Communication in any
We have
relationship.
a lot in our heads. Sometimes you could do something and you think it's okay, but I took it away and went totally left with it.
And that's my next key point. You know, again, like I said this last time in the last episode, people cannot read your mind.
They
So,
Right.
you know, you just have to express how you feel. And like she said, be you, be true. Like, be confident in what you say and just go for it.
And stand by what you say.
That too.
Right.
That too.
And don't let people dumb you down.
True.
Don't do that. Like that goes with respect too. Like if you have that friend that's dumbing you down,
They're not really.
they not your
Yeah.
friend.
I feel like a friendship overall, like you guys should be helping
Each
other,
other.
like uplifting one
And building
another.
each
Right.
other.
You know, there shouldn't be
A tit for tat.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be that.
It shouldn't be
'cause she
friction. It
Yes.
shouldn't be, yeah.
Oh
It's
my
another
gosh.
term that I'm looking for. It shouldn't be competition.
Yes.
A lot of this friendship nowadays is about competition. And it
Competition. Oh
shouldn't
my
feel
gosh.
like that. Like if you doing your thing, you doing good, you're an entrepreneur, you got your business going on, and you got so and so over here angry, upset, but it's supposed to be your friend. Like, why
Yeah,
you
that's
upset?
not your friend,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
That's
Like,
not your friend.
We should be doing
Not
this
your
together.
friend.
Like, there's no competition.
If you have a business, what you need me to help you with? I got
Exactly.
you.
Right.
Okay, you need something, sell something, then let's promote.
And
Let's
I
come
feel
up
like
with ideas.
it's certain areas where you guys should just balance out. But back to communication, it's just very important that you have that open dialogue and discuss with your friend how you feel
Right.
at all times, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and you also have to do it in the right timing. And like we said earlier, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you should definitely be mindful of your approach and the timing.
Also, your choice of words, because words
That
do
too hurt.
hurt.
They do.
People say they don't,
And
but
you
words
can't
do
take
hurt.
them
And they cut deep.
Yeah, and some things people do not forget.
But you know, a lot of times too, when people say things and they be like, I didn't mean to say it. No, actually,
You did mean it.
You
It
did.
just didn't come out
It,
right.
it's been in your mind for a while.
Right.
You've been
It just-
finding the
But not
right
even
moment.
right. It comes,
There
it
you
stems
go.
from the heart. That
Right.
means that's what's in your heart, and that's how you've been felt. You
Yeah.
know, so just be mindful of what you say. So definitely, communication is very important.
Yeah.
And then our last key point.
Is loyalty. Everything that they just said kind of ties into loyalty. Everyone's stuck on loyalty. Oh, we've been friends since kindergarten, diaper days, and those be the main ones that turn their back and stab you right in it. It's you could meet someone even at work. I have some work co-workers that are real loyal, and I don't even know them that long. Maybe a month, 6 months, but. It's like loyalty is someone, that friend you could count on, you know, they're dependable.
Accountability.
You know,
Yes.
like
It don't matter how.
if
the
you
amount of
stuck
time.
or something, you know you could call them and they'll drop whatever they're doing if they can and just come and help you out to the best that they can, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
It's just like, and loyalty also ties into trustworthy, being honest. Like if I tell you something, I don't need to know that that person know, the whole church know about it. It stayed with you and it like that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but people like gossip, so they'll be like, oh, you know so and so, and
Yeah.
Girl,
She
well, you know what she said, that he said that she is.
When
No,
Kiki told me.
But let's not do that. That's not
Right.
a friend. If I
Uh-huh.
tell you something, let it stay between you and I. Unless I choose to be like, okay, I'm gonna tell everybody. If we're gonna tell everybody, we're gonna tell everybody together.
Yeah.
Not you go ahead and run and do that. No, that's not right.
I mean, but then again, like I explained, when it comes to like being honest in some points, everyone, they have a different bond with different people.
True.
So what I may tell you first, I may not necessarily tell you until 2-3 months later.
Right.
So it's not gonna always be like that, you know, because everyone has their own.
But
You know?
I understand that. But then some
Right.
people may feel like, oh, why did you tell her,
Her,
first
but
and
not
me?
tell me.
You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
I just feel like you gotta have like that.
you need it's different, you know.
Yeah, you
like,
can't
or
spill
if
the
you're gonna
beans
do
like
it-
to everybody.
Well, if you're gonna do it like that, then I feel like you shouldn't have to tell.
Single anyone out.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Like if we're friends,
it shouldn't matter.
right?
Yeah.
Like you should
You just
you
more
should
comfortable with that person on that topic, and you comfortable with me on a
On this
different
topic.
topic.
Exactly.
because it's something that I know we can relate.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's good. That's good, y'all. Okay. That's good.
But I also wanted to point out, I think what's really more important than all of these is having that sisterhood and that bond,
Yes.
but also to have friends that will pray for you, you know, overall. I
And
think that's
encourage
more
you.
important. Like, if you
Spiritual
can pray for
friends.
me, if I'm telling you what's what, you just immediately You don't even have to tell me you praying for me.
Just
Like,
do
I just
it.
know you doing
It's an automatic.
You
Like
know what I'm saying?
instead of me I tell you what I'm going through, instead of you taking and running with to tell the next person,
Pray for me.
to help me go through it. You know?
Exactly.
Like, we kind of.
Or even in the midst of us talking, you girl, you want to pray? Let's pray right
You know
now on
what
the
I'm
phone.
saying? Yeah.
Like it doesn't even have to take you. Just ask.
And you don't even gotta go all in with it. I shut that up.
Or sometimes just
cover
let
me
them,
with the blood right
You know what I'm
quick.
saying?
You know,
Yeah,
let
that's
them
it.
talk, and then while they boo-hoo crying, because we do have our boo-hoo crying, just like, okay, sis, okay, it's gonna be all right, and then just pray for them, just say like an amen, Jesus cover her, and that's.
And another thing, a good friend will always come up with a solution.
Yes.
You never want to be in a friendship where
Well,
they just wallow with you. All like they're like,
Okay.
dang, that's
What you want me to
crazy.
do?
Like, oh,
No,
like,
it's-
hello. Like, I'm over here in
It's-
tears,
it's-
and you just like,
If any one of y'all ever
like,
I know y'all not gonna do this, but
I'm gonna hang up.
I would hang up in a quick second. Like you'll understand. Like
I mean,
okay.
be the listening ear. Be open to, because sometimes people
You're
get
not-
over things through just simply venting.
Yeah,
Like, they
and
just
that's
need to get it
needed.
off their chest.
Right. Needed.
But when it becomes where that person who's venting and the other person on the other line, you're not helping me out. You're just there like crickets.
Yeah.
And no solution, no nothing. When I get off the phone with you, I don't feel any better. I still feel like going back in the corner and crying some more.
But
Then what are we doing?
sometimes-
Like,
sometimes I'm
you gotta let people go through
me,
it.
this me. In certain situations, okay, I'm working on it, okay.
That's
But in a certain situations, if you come to me, it's like I don't know
what to say.
How to
what to
console
say.
you.
Yeah.
Even with that too.
I think I struggle with that.
I know I struggle with a lot of like.
No, it's just you simply just can't relate to that
That.
because it hasn't happened to you or you've never experienced it.
That, no,
Or
but sometimes you're just not emotionally
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You just don't know how to like comfort
Console
that
them.
person or
Like if your dog got hit by a truck.
you know what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because I don't got no dog. So like, I don't know how you feel.
Do you want to go?
We can go to the, well, I can't take you to the puppy shelter. I
Right,
can't
no.
do that.
You want to have a
'cause
funeral?
you're gonna cry.
You want to bury him? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't know how to deal with that. Because for me, dealing with death, that's not my forte at all.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't. You don't know how to. What do you
Yeah.
tell that person?
It's
Like,
gonna
you
be
can't-
okay. That's
You
it.
can't tell them it's gonna be okay.
You can't
It's
even tell
not.
them that.
It's gonna be okay.
And I know it's
Like,
bad.
you don't know what to say.
They
Like,
have to-
Honesty. Listen, death is part of life. Okay.
it is, but at that
But then
moment
they
in
don't wanna
time,
hear that.
they're not gonna want to
Did you
hear
hear
that.
that at that moment in time?
Click. I gotta call somebody else.
You just gotta let them vent, give them some space,
Right.
but still check on them. Like I have
Yeah.
a friend that
Give them a
had
tissue.
someone pass, that had someone pass that was like really close to them, and it was kind of hard to like
Console them.
console her because it's like I haven't experienced that. Yes, there's people in my family that have died,
But
but
nothing
I haven't
like
been
that.
close to them, so it's like I haven't really lost someone that was close to me, so I don't really know how to like
Come
deal
on.
with the situation, you
Right.
know? So for me, I felt like dealing with this, I was there for her, but I feel like I needed to give her space. But she really didn't need the space, like she needed me to like be there.
And that's another misconception.
Yeah.
You think that by giving this person space, you're doing them justice,
Yeah,
but in reality,
that's
you're
not-
not
we
because
want you.
subconsciously, it's like a cry for help.
Yeah.
Like they want someone there.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, babe.
But even with me, I had one of my close friends who lost her grandma, and even with that was difficult. Like I was just like, ooh. I mean, I knew her grandma, like
Yeah.
that was my grandma. But even with that was really hard, and she was not the type of person that was emotional either. Like she kept everything in, so it was kind of hard to kind of tell like
Whether she was okay or
what
not.
yeah, so it was just like, do I stay here? Do I not? Do I go away? Do I bring you some food?
Do I hug you?
Do I
Yeah,
like
like,
what
what do
what
you
is
want?
it? What is it
Like,
that you want? But
Right.
that goes back to communication. If you're not communicating that with me, how am I able to help you out? Or how am I able to console you? How am I able to take care of you in that time of need?
But I feel like in that situation, if it is like a death experience, it would be hard for them to try to communicate to you what they need because it's the first time for them experiencing it. So it's like they need, time to like adjust to the situation, like regroup and see what they want as far as like in a
And that's where the space comes into, because you give them that space.
You
to go
respect
through
what's going
all
on.
the emotion,
Right.
and you know when you see them okay, then you come and you ask them when you know if they're okay.
So I feel like you give them space, but not too
Too
much
much space.
Respect,
Right.
check
Yeah.
in.
You
Let
know,
them know that you're still
send
here.
a text if they're not ready to talk on the phone.
Right.
But also keep in mind, communication is something that's developed with people who have that mature mindset. Because you
That
can't
is
have
a
a communicate. You
communication.
can't have a conversation by yourself.
Yeah.
No,
You
that's
can't.
true. It can be a one-way street.
It's
It's two
communication
people.
is a two-way
Two
street.
people.
Yeah,
Like you
you
have
have-
to. Yeah. yeah. You can't talk like how we talking with y'all. Two-way street. You
Like, you
cannot.
have people you haven't
Yeah,
spoken to.
like-
They go, I ain't hear from you in a while.
Well, you
Like,
ain't
well,
It
call
don't
me.
work both ways.
Like you ain't
Well,
call me. Like my
This is
number ain't
me.
changed.
Scrolling through my call log. I ain't see you calling that one.
Not
Okay.
one time. It's okay. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you. I don't know. Maybe going through something. I don't know.
And then don't give the
No.
excuse, oh, I
I
don't
was
have
busy.
my phone or I'm busy.
No,
You
your
make
phone
time
always-
for what you want.
to make
Like,
time for.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, if you love that person, if you love that person, and you know that person is very valuable to you and in
Right.
your life, you're gonna make time to reach out. If your friend has, well, your quote unquote friend has a partner, and you know you guys been friends. I mean, although the timing don't matter, but you guys been friends for a good minute. You guys have that communication with each other. You guys have that honesty, have that respect toward each other. But then something just doesn't click, right? If you don't like your friend's partner for your friend, how would you go about that?
Tell it like it is, and give them reasons to back up what you're saying, but also respect their relationship, respect the bond that
They have.
she may think she has with him, or whatever the case may be. Don't overstep your boundaries either, because the person always has. People learn through experience. Some people learn through experience. Some people, you can tell them not to do something and they won't do it.
Right.
But for the most part, when it comes to relationships, they learn through experience. So if the guy I'm with doesn't treat me right or whatever, and it's somebody that, and you guys see something that I don't see, of course I want y'all to let me know, but it's how you let me know.
No,
too,
even
like,
then,
you know.
sometimes if you do let that friend know in
Mhm.
honesty and in love, they're just gonna be like, oh no, you don't know what's going on between
Then
us.
they have to.
So it's
It's like a hit or miss.
So
You
that
can't
you have
argue with that.
You
gotta
did your
separate
part by
yourself.
bringing it to their attention, and
And
that's
you have to
all
let
you
it
You
need
can do.
They
Because
have
a lot
to
of
see it
people
for
in certain
themselves.
situations like that get very defensive.
They do.
Right.
They do.
Some people gotta fall to get back up. You
That's
can't
true.
tell them
Right.
don't go there.
You
You be
express
like,
how
girl,
you feel.
you like, girl, I just saw your man at McDonald's drive through with
whoever,
another
and it was
girl.
not you.
And she'll listen to everything that you're saying, but she'll turn around and be like, yeah, whatever. She want my man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like she wish she had a man like
Right.
a man like mine and blah blah blah.
Okay.
In reality, like he cheating on you, girl. Like you just don't know. I gave you a snip of what I saw, but
Alright.
there's
Well,
more
I
than that.
have another question.
The remix to the remix.
I have another question. Do you guys think a girl and a guy could be friends?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What do you mean?
Like they
Like
can
friends, like
Truly
no,
be
I
friends.
understand what you mean. Like,
With
even
no,
if they're married,
with no hidden like
with
motives.
no hidden motives. Even
Yeah.
if you have your own partner.
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
that's what I want to understand.
Yeah, even if both of them have their own partners, I think a guy and a girl could be friends. Like
Yeah.
there's certain boundaries you just can't cross.
listen,
you know?
sex does not determine a bond of
It
a
does.
friendship.
It does not.
Especially with the title of a friendship. Let's be real though. Let's be real. Okay, be you, be true. Hashtag.
Okay,
Listen,
no, 'cause I
A man and a woman, if you're attracted to each other, that's a natural thing that's gonna happen.
Right.
But it boils down to, do you respect that person enough to not cross that boundary and continue to keep it on a friendship level?
Exactly. That's the main thing. So if
Right.
you're able to
So you
respect
can-
that other person's,
Then you can have a friendship. Space.
significant
and
other or
stuff
space,
like that.
then I think a friend between a male and a female is possible.
think
It
it is
is.
possible, but for me, it just never worked out. They always end up liking me, and it's like that's not what I want. Like I just
Right.
always wanted that boy as a friend, and I do have that with my husband. But previous to him, I've tried that, and it just never worked out. Now, on him, on the other hand, he do have his best friend, which is Wanda. They've been friends since high school. They went to high school together, and because of that, me and Wanda we became close, and we became like this. So I feel like if it was before the relationship
Right.
and nothing never happened between them, then I feel like it's something that can work.
It's possible.
Especially if they never saw each other in that
In that light,
point, you know.
right?
But with me, I've tried the whole friendship thing. It
Me
just
too.
never worked. So
I've
I'm
tried
over
it
it. You know. So my opinion, I feel like I do agree. Like if you guys are able to respect each other and you don't see each other in that way, then hey, why not? But I feel like if you marry, I feel like that's different. Like that would have to be something that was like way before we got together.
Yeah, I was just
Now,
thinking that. Like
coming
a
in the
friendship,
picture,
like,
Personally, you
No.
could trust your spouse, but you don't know the friend.
right?
Exactly.
That's true.
That's
So I feel like if it was before and they never saw each other or did anything of that nature before,
I mean,
and
you
they just
would
kept it
know
as that.
because they're gonna tell you what they want to tell you.
Well,
Yeah, but
that
that
depends. It goes back to.
I mean, also you have to
communication
peep the
and
vibe
honesty.
too.
That
Peep the
too.
vibe. Like if all three of you guys are together, just take a look at how they communicate. How
Giggly,
like,
giggly, they all
yeah, like
together.
if
Body language.
as a woman, yeah, body language. As a woman, you would see like, okay, maybe she's kind of like hesitant. You know, it kind of looks like she's like walking on eggshells. Then something ain't
Listen
right.
to your gut.
But
Yeah.
I just feel like too, like if you and your partner or your spouse or whatever the case may be, you have this bond and you guys are married and you guys communicate, then he will be he will be honest with you and you will be honest with him to tell him what's what.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what if you're not married and this is just your spouse that you've been
But
with
then-
for a couple
But
of years?
again, it falls down to still having that
Yeah, respect
communication.
and
Like,
communication.
talk to me. Like, this was in the past. I can't do nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can only.
I mean, but out of respect for your husband or whatever, spouse or whatever, if they do feel some type of way, you kind of do want to limit the time that you may.
spend with that friend.
And if they're your friend, they're going to respect that.
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of like, okay, well. I
But
don't
they
know.
shouldn't even have to be able to cross that boundary.
No.
They should respect it from the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
So
no
it's-
calls after 8.
Exactly.
You can't invite me to like
No.
candlelit
If
dinners,
Well,
like.
we all going together.
Yeah, like boat rides, like.
If you invite me, you invited my husband.
Yeah.
Or you
Right.
invited my spouse.
Or double date, like do something like that.
You want
But
to go out to dinner? Then we all go.
we're not doing it.
Where we going?
I like steak, so where we going?
You paying?
Yeah, like.
No, seriously. But I do think that a male and a female are able to be
Yeah.
friends
They can
with
coexist.
those, aspects of honesty and respect. So,
Yeah, just set boundaries. Like your friend should know, like, okay, what to do, what not to do, how to approach it, how not to approach
And
it.
if she doesn't, you're gonna have to walk her through it. And if she still don't get it, you're gonna have to let her go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends
Or
on
him
how,
go.
it depends on how you value your relationship. Do you value your friendship over your relationship, or vice versa?
Yeah, true.
Agreed.
And then you would know whether that friendship is for you or that relationship is for you. Think of things that happened in your past, or
Ooh.
that you've actually dealt with and had to come over.
Oh, misunderstandings.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Listen, people. If there's a hiccup in your friendship, okay, for example, if you really value a person and you value your friendship, you guys been through high waters and everything else, and there comes a misunderstanding where it causes like you guys to fall apart or kind of like break up or whatever, I would say, this is what I would suggest, because this is what I had to do. You definitely have to put everything on the table and most importantly pray about it, because you never really know the reason why people are in your lives and in your life, and it just puts you in a difficult place, like especially if you've been friends with them for a long time. You tend to feel some type of way,
Hurt.
like, yeah, you tend to feel hurt, but you don't necessarily want to show it because you think that they don't care, they don't feel what you feel, so you don't want to seem weak, but you definitely want to pray about it. And misunderstandings fall under miscommunication and not communicating.
Communicating.
And that's why communication is so effective. And not just with friendships, but in any relationship that you want to have. Your co-workers, the people that you work with, like managers, random
Family.
people, family.
Yeah.
So communication definitely is gonna solve a lot of misunderstandings. Like you never want to be in a position where we fell out over a misunderstanding.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
that
it's
when
very
it
it's
boils
so
down to
hurtful.
something so is
Small,
really
like-
stupid. Like,
And then when you can't pinpoint it and the bond never returns or the bond never
It's-
gets
I feel like it was never.
it was like it couldn't have been a friendship, and it is hurtful because
And then you feel like you
wanna
don't
go
know
through
that person.
Yeah, and you're
Like,
like
you
really
just
like
Why did we waste all this years?
yeah, like all these bonds and memories that we have,
Right.
and you
And
gonna
it,
throw
and
away
it,
for a
it is
misunderstanding.
painful at the end because you're just
Yeah.
like,
Like wow, that was my friend.
Like I really like,
yeah. FYI, I'm going through that right now, but
like well,
yeah, like that's
I
so
wish you
hurtful
the
because
best.
you don't understand like why.
exactly.
You want to know
why. Like,
but
and what
sometimes
happened.
you have to think, you know, like I said, everybody's like for a season.
Mm-hmm.
So like at that time you needed the friend, and then like when you go through certain things, sometimes certain people have to go. To
Right.
make
Room
room for
but
new people.
I also feel like too that has a lot to do like as you're growing and you're
Yeah,
getting
everyone
older,
can't
like,
go
people
with
are
you.
going to
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
off, and especially because we
Dead
all
flies.
are in God, and I feel like as you grow in God or just grow older, period, people are going to fall off. You're going to gain new people, you know. So I feel like that's just a part of
life.
Elevation, like God will start removing people,
elevation
things,
equals
and
separation.
right, like God will start removing people out of your lives that He knows don't have your best interest in mind. These are people that can't go where He's trying to take you,
Yes.
or simply that's just over with. Like that was just a season, and
Just to
God,
teach you something.
yeah,
And
like,
I
you
always
just move
believe that
forward.
if it's a real friend, like that's a friend.
Right.
Like again, loyalty, a real friend, no matter
They'll
what.
return.
Like even if y'all don't talk in like 2 years, y'all talk and pick up like y'all
Like,
never
never
left.
left.
Never
Right.
left.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
And lastly, I wanted to say, do for your friends. You know,
Yeah.
I've been in a friendship where selfishness. Okay, like I'm the type of person, like I am very kind. I have a kind heart. If I have money or whatever it is that I want to do for you,
Same.
like I would do it. But don't take that and just run with it, like.
Expect me to
sometimes-
always do for you.
Yes.
Right.
Don't do
Sometimes
that.
I want to be pampered too.
Right.
you know?
True. Because
So-
I'll go into the store and I'll see something. Oh, this might look good on color. Let me get this. Without her
Right.
even knowing, or for any one of you guys, and it's just like do for them. Don't expect nothing out of it.
I mean, that's a true friendship because it's like treat your friends as if they're your sisters or your brothers or whatever.
Right.
Like the same way you'll go to the store and see something and be like, this don't look good on me, but I know Paula like you. I know
Right.
Sabina like you. Like for example, I know Paula's into makeup. Go somewhere, see some brushes. Oh, these cute. Let me buy these for Paula.
Right.
Or Sabine, like, oh, this hair growth oil. Let me see. She might like it.
surely
Like,
do.
yeah, like
Yeah, that's
Stuff
true.
like that.
Like you gotta make sure you support that friend.
Right.
And
That is very
Right.
important in friendship.
Ooh, that's another. Ooh,
That's
that's
a
hard.
whole
That's a
nother-
whole nother.
yeah, support.
On to the next.
But
Okay?
briefly, we can
Support.
briefly touch that. You know?
Support. It is nothing like
Genuine support.
Yes.
Don't
Like-
support me because I'm supporting you.
Or-
Support me because you want to support me.
Or
I have a
don't
business
support me.
page. Shout me out
Right.
without me having to shout you out first.
Yeah, especially if
You
I'm
know,
always
yeah.
shouting
you out. Oh,
Right.
You
oh.
can't even shout me.
I sell a product. Pay
Support
for
it. You know.
I mean,
Right.
I give you a discount or something, but
Don't expect a discount.
all the
the
time.
time.
You
Right.
know,
I'm
like,
still your friend.
and I still got bills.
You understand?
And this is still my business.
Right.
Respect
Yeah.
my business. Plus couture.
Everybody beanie.
That's the smoothie trap.
But no, seriously, support comes with that encouragement too. Because if
Right.
if I see you supporting me, that gives me that extra boost. Like, okay,
Like, I don't have no problem now. Well,
But
not
gives
having a
me
problem,
that,
but
it gives you that boost.
that
and
urge
also,
to want to.
It just is like, okay,
Let's
now-
network together.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's
network
let's
together.
do something together.
Like all of us do something different.
We should.
Let's do it
Broadcast
together.
it. You know?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You know, so support is a great thing
Don't
for
mind.
friendship. And
Yeah, Yeah, don't.
And it's really one of the key points that we should have talked on, but it is very, very important.
Yeah,
Because it's not fair to the other person that, you know, you're constantly supporting them constantly, but you know, I
It's
have
like
a
they don't
business
see
too.
you.
But it's like, where you at though? You don't show up to my events, you don't
Right.
purchase any of my products, you don't get your hair done by me, you don't nothing.
Right.
So it's just like, are you
Right.
really my friend? Or are you just my friend?
But then again, no, not all the time. Let me tell y'all something. I sell smoothies, right? The smoothie trap. But certain people, or my friends, like, you're allergic to pineapples.
Right.
I don't like that. But I can't help that. I love pineapples.
I know.
Anyways, like, you're allergic to pineapples, right? So I wouldn't expect you to come to an event where I'm showcasing smoothies, which is pineapple.
No,
I won't expect, support, but I won't expect you to buy.
But then I would actually
Take your vinegar.
I'll take my vinegar and take my
EpiPen,
EpiPen. But I would still purchase one. I would probably
Give it to somebody.
donate it, give it out, but
I'll still support, even though I'm not like, you know, I can't drink your smoothies, although
Yeah.
I heard they're really good.
Yeah, they are really good.
But I would
Hashtag
still
smoothie trap.
invest my money into you, but not,
Right.
you know,
Not
take the
not
substance.
consume it,
Right.
you know.
So, you know?
Because I don't, my CPR license been expired, so if anything happens to you, I cannot help you. And I'm not going to school for nursing or anything like that.
So, yes.
But yeah, support is a great thing. It's
Yeah, support
vital.
your friend, yeah.
It's very vital.
I want to
very,
see
very
it.
vital. It's very, very vital.
Probably the
I'm
light
trying
bulb
to
on
bring
her
it
head.
back in.
Like, she needs a light
Bring it
bulb.
back in.
Because she always thinking about stuff.
Right.
Like, oh,
So much be going on, like,
for real, the light bulb.
back on.
So yeah,
Yeah. So,
friendship is vital.
friendship is
The right kind of
A
friendship
friendship
is vital.
is
You don't be
very
friends
vital.
with anybody, okay? Because
not everybody's not your friend.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And that word gets used a very, very
Friend.
lightly.
oh, I said homegirls, co-workers.
Very, very lightly.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everybody's your friend or
No. But you have to know that.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we too grown to not know who's for you, who's not for you. Like, come on now.
some
Like-
people, believe it or not, they don't know.
Yeah, but you got to look at signs. If you're not vigilant and you're not observant of the people around you, and you're just like real naive,
Mhm.
then no, I don't feel sorry for you, because at some point something have to snap. Like, if someone's doing something to me repeatedly, it's like, come on now. At some point I gotta know.
That's
Like,
not
yeah,
your friend.
That's not your friend.
yeah, I gotta know you're not my friend. And if I don't know that, then I don't care. And I probably like what you're doing, and I don't know no better.
Yeah, right.
Like Jeremiah.
Well, with that being said, you guys, we're gonna close out.
Right.
And if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns regarding the topic of friends or our previous video on relationships, you can definitely email us at
101girlstalk@gmail.com.
And also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below.
Go watch our first video. If you haven't seen it, it's not too late. You still have a chance. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel
Yes.
at Girl Talk, okay?
And thank you for watching.
Girl